What's good everyone, my name is Chefkoch and welcome to the 4th episode of Underground Rap Around the World. Today I want to introduce you to the rap scene from Luxembourg so that you can expand your musical knowledge and get tapped into the new wave. Now what's special about Luxembourg is that the country has 3 official languages: German, French and Luxembourgish. Therefore the LX artists are able to collaborate with any German or French speaking rapper, giving them a big advantage in the European rap scene since they can have many international connections. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you want to see more from this series, and check out the other episodes where I cover German, French and Dutch underground rap. And with that being said, let's start this video with Nevlo. Nevlo's first public songs trace back to 2020, and at that time he was doing regular trap songs inspired by Chefkoch and young bands. He quickly mastered that sound and released bangers like Pantomime, for example, which is the song you just heard during the intro, but he also collaborated with German up-and-comer Nana Le Vrai for the single Cap Talk. Then in March 2021, Nevlo dropped his first EP titled Rico Charges, which went more into the experimental trap sound. Next to that he released his second EP Drank Baby in November the same year, in my opinion his best work to this day. Especially the sample drill song Sicko with Austrian rapper Gola Gianni goes insanely hard. Then in 2022, Nevlo tried himself out in a Detroit rap sound with his EP Borderline, a 3-song project where he raps in German instead of the usual Luxembourgish rap. Furthermore, Nevlo dropped his first album titled Codeine Dreams in June 2022, which went into the trap direction once again. Other than that, he assembled some of the German rap newcomers for his single Stacks the same year, a real underground cypher. And then in June 2023, Nevlo dropped another project titled Fraud Music, with once again a lot of trap bangers. What's interesting about Nevlo is that he is a Luxembourgish rapper and raps in Luxembourgish most of the time, but the majority of his fanbase actually is from Germany, me included by the way. But since he also speaks German fluently, this actually could become an advantage for him in the music industry. I feel like Nevlo is the poster child for the LX underground scene, at least from my perspective as a German, and like you will see, pretty much every other Luxembourgish artist makes music with him and puts him on their songs. But now let's talk about the artist Brooze. Brooze started rapping in 2019 and back then he was doing trap songs and dropped 2 tapes that went into this direction from 2019 to 2020. He also regularly made music with Nevlo, like the track Mercedes Stäer for example. Then he jumped onto the drill wave with his song Ash Drill in July 2021. Since the drill was getting big at that time, this generated some attention in Europe and Brooze continued making drill songs, like on his 2021 EP November Hustler. But he also expanded his catalog with some melodic summer anthems like Summer Nueten for example. Nowadays, Brooze is once again experimenting with a lot of subgenres. He tried Detroit rap, jerk and ambient trap, but his best recent highlight has to be the Chicago Glow song Dire Jacket. What I like about Brooze most is that he is a very versatile artist. He's not scared to try himself out in a new subgenre, he has an open ear for everything and that's gonna get him far in the rap scene if he stays consistent. Next on the list, Trvp Pollo.
Dégage d'ici, tu n'es qu'un lame. Mon shooter, il shoot frame par frame. Dégage d'ici, tu cherches que la fame. Toi et moi, pas le même ballgame.
Trvp Pollo's first public songs trace back to 2019, and back then he made regular trap music like pretty much anyone in this video did at some point. Now, what's special about his music is that Trvp Pollo raps in English or French and not in Luxembourgish. That's why most of his fanbase actually comes from France and Belgium. Therefore Pollo has more chances of blowing up in these bigger scenes. Then in 2021 he tapped into the US underground rap sound and started dropping plugg and rage songs, like on his project 5 Ever Outer Space, which has a lot of Yeet inspired songs. Next to that, he jumped onto the dark plugg wave in 2022, like on his EP Walking Trap, which also included a feature from Nevlo by the way. Trvp Pollo also made an experimental plug tape titled Beaucoup Trop Geeked in June 2023, executively produced by Trap Bonsai, and recently Pollo tried himself out in the supertrap subgenre, which I liked a lot. Other than that, he still releases some rage bangers occasionally, like the track CDG for example. Furthermore, he dropped his album Forgotten in Paris in April 2024, in which he teamed up with some French underground artists to expand his fanbase from French-speaking countries. Trvp Pollo definitely is the most experimental of the Luxembourg scene, and if he makes more international collabs, I believe that he has a chance to make himself a name in the French and US underground scenes. And last but not least, let's talk about Solo 3-4.
Ich bin zu müde, fahr mit Liniendetektor. Willst du Guala machen, ruf mich an, ich bin der Professor. Gehe raus, rauch ne Jiva, ja sie liebt Akkordeon.
Solo 3-4 is a very fresh up-and-comer. He only has 15 songs out right now, but I enjoy his music and I think that he has potential to become a serious force in the European scene, because he can rap in Luxembourgish as well as in German. Solo started making music in 2021. Back then he made some melodic rap songs, but in 2022 he switched to making trap music with Detroit or West Coast style instrumentals, like on Heisenberg for example.
Oxycodon auf mein Ferragamo-Bild, Dekhar, das kein Aktivist, du weißt nicht, wie man das bellt. Fühle mich wie Heisenberg, weil ich es koche und erstelle.
As another highlight, we have the song Riverdale from March this year with German underground artist Dave, and the EP Me Time from August, with West Coast rap inspired songs with one Nevlo feature as well as some summer anthems. That pretty much already concludes the musical highlights from Solo, but since he raps in German most of the time, his potential fanbase includes all German speaking countries, which gives him an advantage in the industry. I will definitely keep an eye on him, so for sure check his music out. I hope that I was able to introduce you to the underground rap from Luxembourg. In my opinion, it is a very underrated and fascinating music scene, since they can rap fluently in at least 3 languages. The artists also are all connected with each other and make a lot of music together, since their scene is still rather small, but they're having fun releasing quality music and I'm all for it. Definitely check out all the artists I presented today. Also take a look at the pinned comment for some honorable mentions if you want to dive deeper into the LX underground scene. And with that being said, thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe as I'm trying to hit 300 subs before the end of the year. Cheers!